Right, I think I'm recording. Let me check. Yep, the counter's at the top. I've got it. Right, here we go. Right, you know that get it right. It's a 676 Technics I showed you the other day. Well, this is not it. This is not the one I showed you. This is another one I bought. It was going on eBay and I couldn't resist it because it was relatively cheap as well. Obviously it's not working, but I'm going to endeavour to fix it because I've got a very good idea on how to repair these machines. But I've just taken the cover off and well, I'll tell you what happened first. When it was delivered, the guy sent it in a really strong box, you know, on his double strength, double thickness boxes. It can hold 30 kilograms, and he packed it well. The only thing he didn't do, he put a few blocks of polystyrene in the front there, but it wasn't enough because look what's happened. See this knob? That's the output knob. But fortunately, I can get a replacement. I'll show you how it is in that. This thing there, I don't know if you can see it. It's over there. This control, and they're quite easily, readily available. It's over there. I always have trouble with these cameras. Yeah, it's there. Anyway, so it's front mounted. Oh, that's better. It's front mounted. It's got 6 connections, so it's dual channel, obviously, because when you turn the control up, it outputs both channels, not just the one. There's no separate left and right, if you see what I mean. Yeah. So it's mounted to the front, which thank God. If it was one of the others, look, they got long shafts and they're mounted on the circuit board, one of the circuit boards there, which would have been a real pain in the arse to do. But thank God that one's on the front. And look at it. Look how bad it is. Look, watch this. All right, I tried to straighten it out. I took the knob off, and you know, the little spliny bit inside the arm, whatever you call it, the leg of the pot. I tried to straighten it with some pliers, but I don't know. Look, it's still no good. Look, see that the washer came loose. Not the washer, the nut. When you're messing around and bending things, you know, it's going to happen, isn't it? There, look how bad it is. It was worse than that, you know. Look. See how it's not level? Bastard, can you believe that? Oh, did I swear on my channel? Yes, I did. Yeah, it was worse than that. When I opened the box, I thought, oh, it's all intact. Brilliant. No, wrong. Then I saw that, I thought, no, you pig. And then I was like, there we go, look, see? It's no good. But I can buy them cheaply. You get them from Switch Electronics. They're 10k, 10 kilo ohms resistance, and you can get them easily. They're £5 something for 5 or something like that, or £6 for 5, cheap. So I'm going to try to straighten it properly, this one, the original one, when I get it off, but I don't know, I might not even bother actually, to be honest. Right, anyway, look at this inside. Look at this. I mean, this is quality. I mean, I showed you this already on the other one, didn't I? Oh, got a cassette in there. Right, now I can show you how it comes on, because this works to a certain extent. All right, but all right, here we go. Let's power up. There we go. Now look at the inside. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to reverse here. I'm trying to go back, and I've got stuff behind me. That's how bad it is in this house. Look at that. You would think, by looking at it, the cassette goes in like that. You know, like top loaders, they sort of slide in and you push it forward. No, not this one. Look at that. And it's all quality. And hang on, let me show you again. All right, it's all metal in there. Look at that. This is what you call quality gear. And this is from 1974 to 76, these were produced. And a lot of people don't know, but see that cover? You push it forward and you lift it. I can't do it at the moment, so I've got the bloody phone in my hand. And you lift it over there. Then you've got easy access to clean the heads, which people don't know. I don't think even 12-volt vids knows about that, because he was trying to clean it without removing that. So if you're watching 12-volt vids, probably not, you just press that sideways and you lift it. It's a spring-loaded little flat device there. What do you call it? Little plates, plastic, and it lifts up. So this actually plays, but you can't hear anything because the switches underneath need a good clean. That's one of the problems with this machine. When it gets to a certain age, the switches get really dirty and they're underneath, so I need to take the bottom off. And there's a big circuit board. You undo it and you've got little switches there, so you just clean them with deoxit, or I use service oil. I've been using that for years. My dad used to use it for God knows how many years. But you see the way the cassette sits in there? Beautiful, isn't it? Illuminated. It's got a mirror there, so you can actually see the cassette in operation from the front. Look at that. Isn't that great, eh? And as I said, there's not much plastic on here. You've got a bit on the inside here. There's little bits that broke off there. It's supposed to go over there. Oh, got to be careful. This is all live. Over there at the back is the power supply section. Mustn't go near there. There's a transformer. And there's the main motor. Look at that. It's solid construction all round. So to get to the bottom, you've got to undo these little brackets there. Take that bracket off, and that holds that daughter board in position. Lift it up. Then you've got easy access to the board underneath, because if you try to take the board off underneath without removing that first, it's going to be a bit hard to remove. And that's what 12-volt Viv did, and he didn't realise you've got to take that off first. Then you've got that plate as well. Sometimes that can come adrift, but yeah, because you've got the circuit board right underneath here, and this will come adrift, I think. I'm not too sure, but I noticed on one of his videos he had to remove it, or he had to put it back. But anyway, right, so it seems to play. There's two belts in there. The rewind and fast forward don't work because those belts are really bad in there. Seriously, they're not good. Let me try rewind. Nah, that's not rewinding. It sounds like it is, but it's not. Let's have a look. Look at the... Nah, see, it doesn't want to know. But look at play. The only thing, the bulb is gone on there. I don't know how to change that. On the play button, that should illuminate. Oh, it's illuminating. What? Nearly said, what the F? Oh, now it's illuminating. Hey, well that's working. That wasn't working at first. Christ. Maybe that bash the Royal Mail did on this when they banged it on the floor. He literally plonked it outside my doorstep, and he dropped the box halfway. I said, wow, that's a delicate piece of electronic equipment. He said, oh, sorry, I didn't know that. The guy should have marked it that. I said, well, sometimes when you mark it, that's a bit of a, sort of like a worm to a fish, isn't it? You know, they think, oh, fragile, ooh, let's have some fun with this box. Yeah, so, you know, look at that, that wasn't bloody working yesterday. Holy shit. All logic controls, look at that, for 74, see the tape going around? Now the problem is, I've got my original one I bought, like from brand new, and when I did plug it in a few years ago, well, a few years ago I'm saying that, I'm probably talking about 10 years now, I plugged it into my main system and pressed play, and it just, all you could hear through the speakers were, that's the switches. Now if I put this Dolby FM off, look, it shouldn't be there anyway, look what happens to the meters. Look at that. Oh, one channel's working now, what the hell? That one's actually registering music, but that one isn't. See the way it's, I don't want to leave it up there, damage the meters. But one channel's actually working now. I can't believe that. It's registering music, but not that one, see? So there we go. Right, it's slowly getting better on its own, but it does need servicing. It does need cleaning badly. Those little switches. So what I've got to do here, I've got to reattach those little plastic bits to there, because that should go on there, like that one, and change those two belts. And that's going to be a bit of a pig. That one's easy to do, that's easy, but the one going down that way, where does that go, for Christ's sake? I can't even see where it goes. Oh, if it goes under there somewhere, that means all that's got to come off. I've got to take all that off. Oh, God damn it. No, can it be done underneath? Maybe it can be attached underneath. The only way I find out is taking the underneath off, which I've got to do anyway to fix this machine properly. But I wonder if you can hear the left channel. If I just plug in the left channel, just briefly, hang on, let me just do a little experiment here. Right, the right channel I want to unplug, so I don't want that going through my speakers. Let me just, oh, come off, you sod. Oh, you bastard. Swore again, mustn't swear. Oh, this is a serious channel, Harvey. do not swear on your channel. Right, put on the old trusty Cyrus 1. Right, so let's see if I can get a bit of music out of this. Now, this is new to me. Haven't tried this yet. I swear to God, I have not tried this. And this is one of the tapes my dad recorded all the music he used to like, and really taking a big chance because I haven't cleaned the heads, I haven't cleaned the roller. It could quite easily chew itself up, you know, around there. So I'm taking a big chance on this one. Right, let's see if we can hear anything there. Let's turn this off. Music. See the other channel? Look, I don't want to do it too long because there's meters. Let me see if there's any other way of doing it. No. No, see, it's going to damage that meter. Right, let me just put the volume up a bit, the music up a bit. You can actually hear some music from one channel. Right, here we go. Strangers in the Night. Bloody hell. And that's no heads cleaned or anything. The switches are bad. And that's my dad's recordings. He used to always record too low. I used to always say, turn the gain up, turn the recording gain up. But there we go. He does things his way, I do things my way. Whoop. Oh shit. The speed's slightly off there, I can tell immediately it's not right. But there's a little adjustment there somewhere, slight speed adjustment. I've got an oscilloscope up there so I can do it dead accurately if I want to. Right, so look at that, one channel working. I don't want to do that too much. Look at that meter, it's going mad. I don't want to burn it out. Oh, I can't go forward or rewind, can I? Oh, shit. I've got to get that done. You wait. This machine will be fantastic when I finish with it. Yeah, I've got to clean the pinch roller, the heads. I mean, nothing's been done. Apparently, well, I spoke to the guy I bought it off and I said, can you give me a bit of history? I think I told you this already at the beginning, didn't I? He said it hasn't been used in 30 years. It was in the guy's loft. So this is a slight bit of... Oh, power supply there. Be careful, Harvey. Don't do an Andy. Right, there's the main transformer. Power supply. It's got four full wave rectifiers. I'm trying to say that quickly. 4 full wave. No, it's got 5 actually. Yeah, it's got 5. And look at those capacitors. They use very high quality capacitors, Panasonic Technics. I mean, bloody hell. I've never known anyone who actually changed any caps on these Technics before. Because they use really hard, they're like Nichicon caps, which are the best available. But I've never known anyone to actually change them all. They just don't bother because, you know, my own motto is, you know what my motto is, don't you? If it works, don't fix it. Well, this is broke, so I've got to fix it. I've no choice. But it's not moonlight. Sounds a bit better. Just a bit of wow and flutter there, but obviously it hasn't been cleaned. Oh, I don't want that meter to go crazy on me. When the moon... Doesn't sound too bad actually. Maybe it was my dad's recordings. Maybe it was his cassette recorder he used to record these. Or his music centre he had. I think it was a Sharp he had. I want a singing bit. Come on, Frank. Sing. I can't find a singing bit now. Oh, God. Hang on. I don't want to leave it on. As I said, I don't want that meter going crazy on me. I have to catch a music bit, don't I? No singing. But, wow. That wasn't even coming on yesterday, that one. Maybe the other one might fix itself, but no, I doubt it. As I said, I've unplugged it, the right channel, because I don't want it going boop, 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 boop. That's the noise it makes. It goes boop, boop. See, I disconnected it. Otherwise, that goes boop, 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 and that might mess up my speakers, which I don't want. Look at all the other stuff I got there still. Bloody heck. My storage boxes, look, it's blocking my window. Oh, I need a bigger house. Please let me win 100 million tonight on the Euro Millions, then I'll be all right. It's not moon. Oh. Sounds a bit better. Sing. Tell me it's true. It's not too bad actually. I might not even have to touch that once I clean it all. Put some new belts. So there we go. Bit of a result tonight. God, bloody hell. Yeah, so there we go. This is another Technics RS676. So main job I've got to do, I've got to take all the front panel off, which is easy. You just got screws all the way along there, underneath, pull all the knobs off, which I've got to do anyway, so I need to change that little bugger there. And that's got little nuts underneath that on the main fascia. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all solid metal. I don't think I bent the metal by bending it with the pliers yesterday. Nah, it doesn't look bent to me. Oops, you didn't see that, did you? No, they use solid metal on these. Look at the thickness of that metal, the steel they use. No, I haven't bent it. It's just the post, because the posts are alloy on the potentiometer. It's made of alloy, so that's why they're a bit of a bugger to straighten up. Yeah, look at that. Don't like that. I can't have something like that. I've got to have it right, otherwise I'm not happy. Look, I couldn't live with this machine. Have it keeping it like that. Look, see the way it goes in and out. Look, it's got to go. Got to change that pot. That's the first job I'm going to do now. When I put this phone down, stop recording, change that. What else? Yeah, these switches, you've got to be careful. I said to the guy, you know, can you protect the front so they don't get bent? It looks like it has been bent slightly at one stage, very slightly, but it's all right. And that one slightly, but I'm not going to touch it. It's fine. That's chrome dioxide. Look, solenoid operated as well for chrome. Look. Another, it's full of solenoids. What a fantastic machine. This was the machine I always wanted, because my first job when I left school, I was working in a hi-fi shop, and we were Technics dealers, and we had JVC, Technics, all the large, big, you know, the large famous companies, whatever, Japanese mainly. And I thought, God, I want one of those. I really want one of those decks, and I used to make all my recordings of Alan Freeman, his Saturday show, because obviously he had to work 6 days a week. You know, it was a store, wasn't it? It was a shop. So I had to work 6 days a week, and I was bringing a load of tapes in. Well, I was getting from there, from the shop, what am I talking about? And then generally the BASF tapes, they used to stock there. And I used to record all these shows. I've got loads of Alan Freeman tapes recorded on this machine. Not this actual one, obviously, but it could be. Who knows? Maybe it's gone around in one big circle. This could be my actual machine. The one I was using in the shop like 40 odd years later. Who knows? Look at that. One more time. Why isn't it playing there? Oh, the tape's probably finished. Oh, there is an output. Oh, I had the output level down. Twat. Well, there we go. That's it. That's all you're getting. Right, let's power off. Marvellous. Look at that. Solid steel. It's all steel, this, you know, not plastic. The only part is this window. See, it's got a few little cracks there over the years. A few little hairline cracks. That's normal with these machines. A bit sticky stuff there. That's going. Oh, you wait till I finish with this thing. You know how much these go for? All working. Check it out on eBay. All right, so Technics stereo cassette deck 676. It's normally RS676 USD is the full name, full model number. But I think there's a couple on there at the moment. I think one of them's £338, believe it or not. Seriously, I'm not kidding. All working, because it's a bit of a cult machine, this. That's why I didn't want it arriving damaged, which it did. I was fuming, I was yesterday when I opened it. The box, seriously, it looked like I could stand on it without the box crushing it. It was a really superb box, but it didn't protect the front good enough. And Royal Mail must have bashed it down on this side really hard for that to go. Lucky these didn't go. Amazed, because these protrude out a little bit further than that knob. That got bent. What? Well, that's bloody weird. Oh well. So that's going anyway. Such an easy job. I'll take the front panel off, as I said, take the nut off, and you've got 6 connections. Easy job. So I'll solder the connections on the potentiometer, then push it through, and then tighten the nut, and then put the front back on. And that'll be the first job I'm going to do. Then clean the switches and blah blah blah. How long have I been recording? 20 minutes. That's enough. God. So there we go. The RS676 USD. Or US. They just normally use US. Even on here, they don't even put RS676. They just got Technics, Dolby Systems, Dolby B. That's all it is, by the way. So 676, but I don't think ferrochrome tapes weren't even invented when this machine came out. Remember, this was 74 to 76. There was chrome tapes though. So there we go. Right, I'm going to end this video now. Have a little rest, have a drink, and I've only just really woken up. I've had a headache all day long, so I've been lying down all day long. Remember, I'm retired now, so I can do what the hell I want to do. And there we go. I always seem to wake up at night. I think I call myself Dracula. I seem to be more awake at night. Count Dracula. Anyway, right, so yes, so I had to move my Revox. You know, the Revox was here for like 5-6 months. So I had to move it because I still haven't done the Fraco caps. I've got to get rid of those. I've got it on the other side of the kitchen on my washing machine, would you believe? So when I put it on fast spin speed, I've got to be here and make sure it doesn't judder off and fall on the floor. I won't be happy. I won't be happy at all. Oh, that case hasn't been done yet. Now I've got to change the locks on the side. That arrived in the post, smashed to pieces. The case, the lid was over there, which should be here. It was over there. So I've got to change the locks. Benji, my friend, kindly supplied to me. And yeah, you just got to take these inside panels off. But I'll do that. That's last. I've got to do this first now. This is priority. Then I've got to do my friend's tape recorder. It's been here, I'm not joking. It's an old 60s valve tape recorder, or tube, as you say in the States. And it's been here, you're not going to believe this, 3 years. 3 years and haven't done it yet. I keep making excuses. So as soon as this is done, Floyd, if you're watching, your machine, your dad's old machine is going on here. It begins with what is it? I can't even remember the name of it. Steve would know, from Steve's Long Stay Workshop. I think I'll call my place a Long Stay Workshop. Bloody hell, 3 years, come on. But what is that machine, Steve, if you're watching this? It begins with R. Can't remember. You fixed one on your channel. Anyway, it's down there on the floor somewhere, and I've got to get this done. I've got to get that machine done after this immediately. So there we go, 23 minutes. Long enough. I need a drink now. Right then, folks, I'll see you all. Oh, let's turn the amplifier off. Nearly forgot. Always turn your volume control to 0 when you're powering up and turning on. Saves your speakers. Mind you, I thought I blew them up the other day when I plugged this in, and it was going. Ah, shit. I should have known that was going to happen. There we go. Right. So I'll see you all later, folks, and bye for now. Bye bye.